Jax West, Stephen Avery Project, MAM Gossip, Justice with Jax, going over the Stephen Avery Calumet County Jail calls, just posting the link to the Foul Play channel playlist for that we're currently going over. We are on December 18th. You can go to the Foul Play channel if you just want to listen to all the calls. There's going to be like 900 total. Or you can go through the playlist here in Justice with Jax if you want to watch the video and sometimes look at my stupid face while we listen to these calls. These calls were all due to Kaboom Blam Zoom and Rookie 1082, who filed the Freedom of Information Act to get all of these calls. Stephen is in Calumet County Jail. He has not gone to trial yet. Brendan is not a suspect yet. And Karen says, I'm frozen. Let it go. Let it go. Am I frozen for anybody else? Somebody let me know if I'm frozen. Not frozen for what I see, Karen. So you may have to log out and log in, back in. I never know for sure when I'm going to go live. So if you subscribe to this channel, you'll get an email notification when I go live to crank out some of these calls. And then nobody explained to me yet. I just asked in the last video, but a reminder for people to thumbs up this video. But somebody tell me why that's important to have the thumbs up. Does that mean anything, or is that just a, ooh, look, I have this many thumbs up, and is a stupid thing and doesn't mean anything? It's just a gloating thing, because if the thumbs up really doesn't mean anything, I'll stop with trying to push that. So for December 18th, there are 7 calls, right? 7 calls, just under 2 hours. And I have to get all gussified to go to a political event. So I need to be done. Oh, I need to be done probably. Well, I don't know. So we'll see how much of these, if I'm able to complete them all or not. If not, when I'm able to go live next, we'll just do a part 2 to finish up this day. So, all right. We are on call 245. That's 245 overall in the playlist for December. It is call 128. This call was made at 12:31 p.m. and lasts only 14 minutes and 19 seconds. Oh, and I wasn't holding this thing the whole time, so hopefully you heard me on all that stuff.
Hello? This is a VAC collect call. This call is from
Steve.
An inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now. The funds in your account are low. In order to continue...
So this has to be Debbie. Her funds are still low.
Your account soon by calling 1-800-913-6097.
I'm going to go run to my basement and get my laundry.
Hi.
I was wondering, did he forget the call?
I was laying down.
Oh, okay. So you're taking a nap?
No.
No, just laying down?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So...
Staying underneath the cover so it's warm.
Yes, I know it's cold.
Yeah.
Very cold out.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Yeah. I was out most of the morning. I went into town and got some stuff for my truck.
Oh.
So, but I'm back now. I was waiting for your call.
Oh. I see.
So, you talked to your mom today?
No.
Oh. Okay. She'll be coming to visit you tonight.
Yeah.
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 So.
Yeah, I tried to call her before when I got up.
Uh-huh.
But then she wasn't home.
Oh.
So she probably doing some shopping or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hard. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awful quiet today.
Yeah.
I suppose it's quiet over there too.
Yeah.
And then there's nothing on TV on Sundays.
No.
So, yeah. Yeah, I woke up at 20 to 4 and I couldn't go back to sleep, so I stayed up. So, different without my cows around.
No.
Because normally I go out and take care of them and do stuff outside, but now that they're gone, there's nothing to do out there.
Yeah.
Except feed the kitties, but my sister, she does that.
Yeah.
So, nothing to do around here.
Mm.
So,
Yeah.
so
Mm-hmm.
next week's a whole new week, and maybe something good will come.
Yeah.
I keep thinking it will happen.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, you never know.
no, I keep thinking probably Tuesday or Wednesday, I keep thinking something will happen where you can get out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I got to call that 800 number tomorrow because I tried it last night and they're closed
Oh.
for the low funds.
Yeah.
I got to call it tomorrow. I'll do that first thing in the morning. I think they said you can call at 8 in the morning.
Oh.
And then if I need to put some money in, I'll go do it right away. So that way we can still talk.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Mm.
did you have lunch?
They came.
It came, but you didn't eat?
No.
Oh,
Garbage.
yeah.
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 So
I
I
don't
just put
either.
it back. I just put it back up on the thing.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't eat very much. I don't know. I ain't hungry lately. Once in a while, I'll eat a sandwich or something, but I never eat nothing big anymore.
You know. I ain't got nothing big here.
Huh?
I ain't got nothing big here to eat.
Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully that'll get over with soon.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was going to ask you something or tell you something or something, but I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
It was like 6 o'clock this morning. I was going to, and then now I forgot what it was.
Oh.
Oh well, maybe it'll come to me sometime.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yawning.
Yeah.
Aw. I was yawning earlier because I got up early.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I seen me on TV last night at 10.
You saw yourself?
Yeah.
Oh,
That
what-
Avery bill.
That where?
That Avery bill.
Oh, that Avery bill. Oh, okay. I didn't even watch the news last night.
No.
Yeah?
I figured, yeah. I see if it's on.
Yeah. Did you look good on TV?
When I was coming out of prison now, you know.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know. Then they had part of it, me going into the courthouse in Manitowoc.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But they didn't say too much
Mhm.
bad.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it must seem different to see yourself on TV.
Yeah.
I see myself on TV once from when you had your last court thing,
Yeah.
but it was only for a couple seconds.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
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 So nothing going on today over there. It's too exciting.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Nothing here either. So quiet. Everyone. My daughter's sleeping and my grandkid, he's messing around here, and I don't know where my sister is, and Wilmer's out watching TV.
Oh.
He was up on the house roof. I think I don't know what he was doing unless he was cleaning the chimney.
Oh.
I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
But he went to church this morning, but I stayed home.
Oh.
I didn't go with him.
Mm.
I thought it don't do no good anyways to go with him. So I didn't go. He went by himself.
Mm.
So,
Yeah.
oh, I miss you.
Yeah. I miss you too.
I miss you all the time. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I wish it was better.
it'll get better when you get out.
Yeah.
Things will get better. You'll have more things to do, and it won't be boring.
Yeah. Yeah, it was never boring out there.
Yeah, there's always probably something to do.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
things will get better.
Yeah.
Right now, we're just on a temporary. I don't know what you call it.
A temporary hold.
Yeah. something like that.
This call is from Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
We know that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, it'll get better.
Yeah.
Oh. And I don't even know what I'm going to do either half the time. You just take one day at a time, I guess.
I guess.
So,
Yeah, let these days go past. Let these days go past.
Yeah. But it's still, you think you hope you get out pretty soon so you can do something for your life.
Yeah.
You don't want to just spend it all not doing nothing.
Yeah.
You'll get a letter from me tomorrow. I hope you do. I mailed one either Friday or Saturday. I don't know. I remember which day it was.
Yeah.
You should get it tomorrow, I think.
Yeah.
So, they're coming to get your food?
Yeah.
I thought I heard noises.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. She took it out.
yeah. Well, you better eat something. You can't go without food too much or you'll get sick.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
do you ever take vitamins and stuff when you can?
No.
No.
Uh-uh.
Oh. I take vitamins every day.
Yeah.
Well, just one.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They say they're supposed to be good for you, but I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
No, I was doing laundry, so I was taking clothes out of the dryer, putting clothes in the washer, taking the clothes upstairs, folding them and putting them away. Nope, not getting ready for thing tonight. I'll do that when I'm not on here. I'll take a shower, and luckily I've got a bunch of different dresses to choose from different political events.
At least it starts in the week.
Yep, that's what I mean. And I still keep thinking you're going to get out Tuesday or Wednesday. So I hope you do. Well, you weren't calling. And I said, hey, maybe he got out. I thought, maybe he got out. He said 1 hour after he gets out. And then they go, can you post bail on a Sunday? I said, you can.
Yeah, you post bail every time.
Yeah. So I thought maybe you were out.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, that would be nice if you was.
Yeah, it would be.
Yes.
Blech. I hate pictures of me.
Pretty soon. So, yeah. Oh. Well, I'm glad you called because I'm starting to work.
I can enjoy my dogs licking each other.
It was low on funds.
Yeah.
I thought maybe he can't get through because of that.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes that's good too.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad that you can all, entertain yourselves while I hop around and keep doing miscellaneous things.
Yeah, our local phone company is just not too far away anyways.
Yeah.
Just a couple towns away.
Yeah.
So,
You pay them. That's what mine does.
yeah.
Then they give,
Mm-hmm.
the
Now I think it is Oreo cookie time.
Mm-hmm.
Then give them the receipt number.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. So, yeah. Then what happens if you don't use your funds up and you get out? Do they give you credit on it, or do you just out that?
Or they probably just send you back.
Oh.
To the phone company, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Huh?
Yawning again?
Oh.
You must still be tired.
Oh.
I'll cuddle by you.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. So, yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Huh?
They're so good.
Your snowmobile? Well, I don't know. If you get desperate, you might have to, but if you're not desperate, you don't need it yet.
Yeah.
But it also shows what control I have. This is like, the third day I've eaten these in front of you. I didn't polish them all off in one go.
So you have money for legal fees?
Not everything, yeah. bills.
Maybe some money will start coming in from that newspaper ad.
You know.
Maybe that'll happen this coming week too.
You know.
Is your snowmobile?
And maybe elephants can fly.
98.
Oh, that's
Oh yeah, that could be my next thing. I'll sell Oreo cookies and ship them around the world.
It's been over 600 miles on it.
uh-huh.
And I got it.
Mhm. Yeah. That is so dumb that you got to sell all your stuff to pay your bills because you shouldn't be having to go through this.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of crap.
Yeah. I just bought it last year.
Yeah. I'd wait a little while if you just before you sell it. If you want to still keep it, because maybe something will come up where you won't have to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
That is so stupid though. They have to sell your stuff for this.
Yeah.
So, police department should be paying your bills. They're the one making all the trouble for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like they ran up your mom's electric bill.
Yeah. Well, everybody's electric bill.
Oh, I thought it was just hers. It was everyone's?
Yeah.
Well, see what I mean? They're just making life so miserable for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep, Heather, you are late.
I don't know.
We did one video already.
Seems like they can get
That lasted
Oh, yeah.
about, was it 2 hours?
Oh,
Yeah, they can do what they want to do.
And now we
Yeah.
just started this one.
I hope it catches
We're on the first call of the 18th.
This call may be monitored or recorded.
So, well, you're going to call later this evening or wait till tomorrow?
But most of you would run out and get them if you can.
You can call me tonight if you want.
Okay. What time?
If the funds don't run out.
Yeah.
If they do, I'll go pay them tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm going to anyways. I don't know, whatever time you want. Whatever time is best for you.
6:30?
Okay. Between 6 and 6:30?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, then I'll try you tonight then.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, and I love you.
Yeah, well, me too.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
I love you. So we are going into call 246. This was at 1:36 p.m. and lasts 15 minutes and 8 seconds.
Hello?
This is a public communications services collect calls from
It's me.
at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
What?
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Oh,
Trying to find some receipts for one thing.
oh,
I can't find any.
oh, for what?
For some pants. Pants that I bought for Barbara's kids and some that I bought for Earl. I can't find them. I don't know what I do with them. Maybe I burned them.
Snickerdoodles are pretty good. I also like, during the holiday season, sugar cookies that have the frosting on them.
Didn't you get nobody?
Mm.
Hey, is Chucky on the list?
You don't have to be on the list.
Oh, okay. I thought you told me that one day.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is something Barbara. She said Brendan wasn't on there. Yeah, but I said maybe that's different. That ain't his brother.
Yeah.
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 Did you hear anything?
No.
Oh,
Did you?
no. What am I going to hear on a Sunday?
I don't know. Did Jim call you?
No. I called him this morning again.
No.
Put on the answering machine. I don't want him telling that Kitty anything. That's Green Bay or Two Rivers. Because he wanted her name, too.
No.
I'm going to tell her none of that stuff. Because I'll go to tell you that, I said.
No.
Yeah. So you better obey me.
No.
Mother, she did.
Sounds good, Julie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I got another folder somewhere that's got stuff in it, though.
Yeah.
Where is it? All I got now is to buy for Carla and Stacy and the kids.
Oh. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. I talked to somebody today.
Oh, yeah, who?
Kayla.
Oh, yeah? What's she called?
No, she's over by Bob's house.
Oh.
I said, are you sure you're supposed to be out by me?
How's she here by you?
She wasn't by me.
Oh.
She was outside there. She came outside by me. I said, what if they tell your ma this? I don't care about my ma, she said.
Well, she must be really a pain in the ass, huh?
No.
You know, what's up with her?
Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. What's up?
Heather, that would be like my worst nightmare to be diabetic, and I know I'm going that way with all the sugar I eat. I love sugar.
There's only so much she can do. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, yeah.
She said, we were coming over anyway for Christmas. I said, Grandma, you been having nothing for Christmas.
Well.
I didn't tell her, though, that the stuff was over here for Christmas, so they can come Friday and get it. Friday or Saturday, I'll tell her all that. Yeah.
Oh, honey.
I think girl will be invited over by
Yeah. Oh, they all will.
How do you know?
Yeah, that's what Carla said. Carla said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That other team too?
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, if she don't show up, she don't show up.
No, the other one's better. The kid's better.
Yeah. Or Earl can bring the other ones over.
Well, yeah.
She can sit up.
Let her sit over and twiddle her thumbs on Christmas.
Yeah.
I bought her only $20. Barbara said you shouldn't have bought her more than $10.
Yeah.
I said, I really shouldn't have bought her anything.
No, you shouldn't have. Nothing at all.
No.
Yeah.
What I bought her, I could keep it myself.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Such family love. I am your candy girl, and you keep on watching me.
So as long as I couldn't, I went to Family Dollar. Barbara said there's a bunch of Family Dollar. There was a lot of sales. Pants for her for, what, $2?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're a limited edition, Jodella. I still haven't tried the thin Oreos, the regular ones, the chocolate with the vanilla.
Like what Jody would wear.
Yeah.
I haven't even opened that one yet.
You showed a little cleavage.
And little belly. With the summer one, like,
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said, gee, just the amount I have to spend on her, $4 yet.
Yeah. That was good.
Yep.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
So you didn't call up Barbara and see about that summer boat thing?
No, I'm going to Barbara said, did you look through them boxes? But I'm going to look through that again tomorrow. I'll take it in the living room, that box, and I'm going to sort it right out, the whole thing. Maybe I missed it, that it was stuck to the next one or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then you must go down there and get all the books and everything else so you can sort through all of that.
How can I get in there? Because no. You know what that is, that white stuff? No.
You know.
Mm.
Well.
Barbara says there was somebody that, where the heck did she say she was? Well, Margaret shop.
Yeah.
And somebody was looking at her and kept on looking at her. She said, "What the fuck are you looking at?"
Woo!
That's just how she said it, she said. And she, "You didn't say that." "Yeah, I did."
What'd they say?
Well, you couldn't have said that.
What are they buying Dolores for Christmas? Nothing. They will use money supporters send in and buy stuff for her and say it's from them.
Well, Barbara, just keep on walking then.
Mm-hmm.
Don't pay attention.
I don't know. If you want to look, I look.
Yeah.
For some.
Yeah. Yeah. Later.
Father said he felt a little bit better last night.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
So,
The soreness must be going away.
yeah. Sure. I don't know. Keep on falling down. Did you ask him about that $400?
Well, it's supposed to be, it's 300, I think.
Huh?
I think it's 300. He said he's got that in the safe.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what he said to me.
Oh.
I don't know.
So there's 600 altogether then.
Huh?
There's 600 altogether then.
There's $600.
I don't recall ever hearing that Dolores drinks alcohol. Doesn't mean she doesn't, but I've never heard anything that says she does.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I took 100 of that.
Yeah.
So there's only 200 there.
Yeah.
I took that for the send to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the first of the month, maybe you'll be out after you talk to him. I told Dad I did that.
What?
That we wrote a letter and we sent it down to Stephen
Yeah.
for bail. He says, "There, you're working on it."
Well, Dad can call him too Tuesday.
You know,
Yeah.
Wednesday he's got to go to Crivets.
Why?
He's got to go get his Christmas basket.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he wasn't counting that other money?
What money?
That 400.
I don't know. You have to talk to him. I don't know. That's all I know now. No.
Yeah, that was the one before I left.
What?
That 400.
Oh, there was 400 in there?
Yeah.
Well, maybe he's mistaken. Instead of 300, it's 400. I don't know.
Well, then he gave me a Christmas bonus, he said.
Well, that I got.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, 300. Everybody got
Yeah.
300.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I took 100 out of there for the send to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can find that snowmobile thing, and Earl can get rid of that for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that would be 17.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I ain't got to worry about too much. I have some money if I get out.
Mm-hmm. You better get out then because it won't be.
Yeah, I know it.
I got a naughty dog.
Oh,
Yeah. Some stuff I was doing up here. And there's two of them that fell on the floor. He chewed up. They were Brendan's. They said Brendan on it. He chewed them up.
yeah.
That's what he thinks of Brendan.
That's probably true, Julie.
Right to his bed he went.
Why do cops have his
Yeah.
snowmobile
Yeah,
title?
get down on my
I know,
bed.
yeah, we've heard that in several calls that they were looking for that.
He didn't bite him, you know. Brian's got his car fixed again, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Almost 2 o'clock.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah, 1:48
Oh.
on the microwave. I don't know what it's up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
What time did you get up this morning?
It was about 5:30 they came with breakfast.
You got up that early?
Well, I just got to for breakfast.
Oh. And then you go back to bed?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Then I got up at 11:30.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But I didn't eat no dinner.
Why?
It was garbage.
So you eat it anyway?
I couldn't.
Why?
It was garbage.
Well, Bandit, shut up.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I suppose nothing else.
Yeah, I'm going to see you later.
Yeah.
I told Chucky about 4:30. 4:30.
Oh.
He said that's about what did he say, 3/4 an hour?
Probably a little longer than that.
Well, no, he said, boy, 90.
Yeah.
I said, I don't think so.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
With that car. No, I don't think he does.
Yeah. You'll find out, huh?
I'll kick his ass. You'll see me hollering all the way there then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did you find out that anybody was in there?
No, not yet.
No. Mm.
Yeah, so did Wendy Baldwin take all that when she was going to take all the other stuff?
And he can find out.
No.
Well, I figure if I call Steve Monday, then Dad calls him Tuesday. And hopefully that'll do some good.
No.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, you going to say something to him?
Who?
You.
Say something to who?
To the lawyer you're calling tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. I think I'm going to quit with this stuff.
Yeah, I suppose maybe I'll call you back later.
Well, it would have to be before 4:30 then.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay then.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Okay.
They just truly wanted to get this family on anything they could. It's really not right. We're going into call 247. It was made at 3:49 p.m. and it's only 10 minutes and 21 seconds.
Hello? This is a public communication services.
They took her
collect
insulin.
Oh, Steve, 2 minutes.
What reason would you have to take the woman's
Calumet
insulin?
County Jail.
Oh my
The use of
God.
three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
3 minutes.
I said 2 minutes.
Oh, so then we're up already. No?
Huh?
No?
Oh.
I didn't do much since you called.
Oh, yeah?
I went in the living room and then that Brady bunch was on that
Oh.
movie.
Oh.
So I watched that.
Oh.
It's still on, maybe.
Nana, yeah, that might be what they've done is they've taken it underground. Because they know the stigma it gets from making all this public spectacle of getting money. Plus they got that one dude who claims to be a millionaire or whatever, who put up that like $100,000 reward that nobody could possibly ever get, because you only get that money if the real killer is found guilty and put in prison for it. So maybe he's just giving them money.
Yeah.
What?
Hmm?
What?
I don't know. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Chucky work in the garage today?
I don't know if he did or not.
Oh.
He was home before.
Oh.
I got to shut my furnace down too.
Why?
Because I don't need it on now.
Why?
Because he's got that fire going.
Yeah. Well, leave it where it is.
Why? Why burn gas and wood?
Well, you won't.
Yeah, because I got the furnace up higher.
Put it at 70.
Put it on 40.
No. That way, if you don't make the fire, you don't get cold.
Well, I think I had it on 65 before. Yeah. I don't know. I gotta get this house vacuumed up tomorrow morning. This kitchen. And get the sand out of there where Bandit puts there.
Oh, yeah. Come to worry about their own goddamn house.
Bandit did that. He took over the rug.
Their houses ain't too clean, I know that. Either one of them.
Who's neither one?
Well, I just don't understand why, because they have a family member that's in prison, they need to benefit financially from it. If you want to help Dolores with her phone bills, that I get. But you don't need to buy them ornaments for their trees or whatever stupid thing.
I changed my clothes and I'm ready.
Oh, Karen, here, let me.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. She was going to make the kids some.
Karen, I'm posting the link to my PayPal.
Sloppy Joe's.
Sloppy Joe's. Sloppy Joe's.
Yeah, because she's going
So you would
out
click on that link,
Oh, yeah.
and then that's where you can put money for me to give to Melissa. But just know, coming from another country, you know, it converts it to, you know, so whatever you put in, it converts it to whatever it's worth here. And then I don't get it instantly. It takes a little while to clear before then I will put it in Melissa's account.
Next month, the end of next month.
Why?
Because you can do that. Then you put it on next month, next year's.
Oh, yeah?
Half of it, you pay half of it this year and half of it next year. Yeah, that's how she's going to do it this year.
Oh.
Yeah. I said, yeah, by that time you have it spent.
Yeah, I'm about it.
Did you tell Rolly anything about paying that gas bill down there?
Well, yeah, that'll go to him anyway.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't
You'll have to take over the
know if
bill.
it asks you any of that, Karen. I think you just click on the link and then click that you want to put money there. I don't know if somebody else can walk you through that better. I'm not good at any of that stuff.
What's going?
Just the furnace.
That's it. 10 o'clock. With the phone.
No.
Yeah, that ain't gonna be nothing.
Yeah, because the refrigerators are all pulled out.
Yeah, well, I told him that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the doors are open on it.
Yeah.
So they don't get all tinky.
Yeah, stinky.
Yeah, otherwise they get stinky when you keep them shut.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so we're not plugged in anyway.
Huh?
We're not plugged in, so it'll be cheap.
Yeah. I was thinking what I'm going to take over by Carla.
Oh.
Get some onions and radishes and shit. Some cranberries.
Yeah.
I'll take it and make some pumpkin pies. I'll do that. I'll take it over there Saturday, then everybody will think she made it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to know.
No. Just,
Pumpkin pie.
like the pumpkin pies.
Huh?
I'll tell them that later. When
I
get out.
so love pumpkin pie.
You see what they say.
Yeah.
You see if they say, oh, Carla don't know how to make them. This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Then you'll see me get red in my face, I'd be.
Next time I'll throw that shit in your face. I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I suppose.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll have to call him in case he's sleeping.
Yeah, you better call him probably about 5 minutes.
Well, I am in USA.
Well, yeah, I know that.
USA.
USA.
Went through there, so I mean,
That don't mean nothing.
no, he'd sleep maybe through that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blade must have fixed that. Or is it smoke though?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that old one?
Then when they got done by them, yeah.
The cop was asking how much I want for mine.
Mm.
But I won't sell that to her anyway.
No.
If I want to hit the tree, I would have.
Well, yeah, now it's all,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it's still good. It needs a little straightening out.
Yeah.
So with exhaust and that.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it won't be bad. See, they nail them motherfuckers, ain't they?
Hello?
I'm not.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Maybe you go snowmobiling?
Yeah.
Speeders, drunken drivers.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
That was on the news. So they're cracking down.
They said they were going to be watching their cribbits.
Yeah.
Meredith.
I won't be able to go see them Wednesday next week because I've got 2 meetings and 3 meetings in Chicago that day. So I'm not sure when I'm going to go next. I should see if they want me to come a different day, not a Wednesday. So I can make that happen because the Wednesday after that is Christmas. And I don't want to do anything near the holiday that could possibly mess up family being able to go see them.
Yeah. Dan knows you're coming up here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because he said he'll call me about maybe 8 o'clock. We should be home by then.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be almost ready for bed maybe by that time.
Yeah.
I always get tired at now at this hour.
Yeah, me too. I don't know why.
Yeah, but you first get up.
Well, Karen, I email her and let her know. And then, I let her know it's going to be coming, and then I email her when I've made the transfer, and then she emails me when she gets it.
Why? Ain't they coming? Yeah, they'll be home sleeping.
Yeah. No, I would wake up.
Yeah.
I only doze off like sometimes.
Yeah, nothing else, I suppose.
Karen, I should get an email telling me. So I'll get a notification of it if anybody has put any money in there. So I can let you know once I get that.
Okay, then nothing else. I'll see you when you get up here.
I watch the road when he drives.
Yeah.
Yeah. But make sure he stays on the road. Yeah, okay, then.
Yeah.
See you later.
Okay, then.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
And I just got notification that I got money from an Elizabeth. We're going into call 248. It is 6:34 p.m. This call is only 10 minutes and 53 seconds. Well, and thank you, Karen. It'll be nice for Melissa. She got a 25 donation the other day, and I believe she had told me that her tablet for her music and games and all that is like $25 a month.
To accept this call, dial 5 now.
I'm broke too, Julie. I hear you. So this low again. So this has to be Debbie again. I am broke AF. I just had my old neighbor whom I love to death. I found out that she died of breast cancer. So I ordered a bouquet to be sent to the service. That's next week. And then Christy's not on here, right? She never listens to these lives. An edible arrangement. Don't tell Christy I got an edible arrangement. And sent to their house. So with the $231 I live off of a week, getting all that plus gas and tolls for the driving I do, that's wiped me out for the week.
How's Earl?
I don't know.
Oh, didn't he come with?
No, Chucky did.
Oh, Chucky did. I was thinking Earl did.
Yeah, Chucky.
Oh, how's Chucky?
Melissa is the sweetest thing. So, and she tries. Well, it's not just Melissa. It's all the people that I talk to that are in prison. They try to conserve, so Melissa for a while wasn't going to even get a tablet because she's like, well, I'll probably get out soon and it would be a waste. And it's like, no, you need to, enjoy your time in there, the best you can. So get a tablet. Marnie's not getting a tablet so far. Maybe she'll change her mind. Karen, well, I live with Jeff, so I don't have rent or heat or electric or any of that. And Jeff buys dinner. So Jeff covers my dinner on nights that we're together for dinner.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
So yes, he does help me.
Me too.
I'm mad at that Wilmer. He's been miserable to me all day long.
Yeah.
Yes, he has, and he took his truck keys, so I can't.
That's what I want to do when I talk to my pen pal girlfriend. Talk about her husband.
He says, I'll fry my own food, and then it backfired on him because he didn't know how, and he burnt it. He was frying pork chops, and they burned.
Oh.
And I thought, good.
Pork chops and apple sauce.
So I don't care. Now the whole house smells like burnt smoke because he burned the pork chops, and I'm surprised the fire alarm didn't go off. And he said,
I don't know.
I know, he's being so stupid today.
My mom makes Chex Mix. I just made it for Thanksgiving, and then I'm one of 5 kids, and so she makes a batch for each one of us, and Jeff ate it all in one night.
I don't go by him either. We are always in our own rooms. And I closed the door because it stinks like this pork chop smoke.
Yeah.
Yes, he was burning.
Oh God, phone screw, Julie.
So, but don't you know how to cook?
I know, I did. I said to him, you thought you were such a big shot. If you would have let me fry it, it wouldn't have burned. But I thought he would be a very dangerous person to live in an apartment complex. If he burned his
Why, hello there, Trish.
duplex would burn.
Yeah.
He'll even lay down and take naps while the food is frying. And then one time I come home and the frying pan was almost on fire. Because he laid down and went to sleep and left the fire on.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, you're so stupid, you burn the house down next.
Yeah.
And I thought, I don't care if you burn the house down as long as I moved out. So, yeah, he's just being so miserable to me. So I'll be glad when he goes to work tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, maybe he'll move out soon, and then you can live there for now.
No, I couldn't stay here because my in-laws wouldn't let me.
Yeah, why would she get his family's home?
That was his and his mom's.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't let me stay here.
Yeah, but if he said it was okay.
He wouldn't. He's that way.
Yeah.
He wouldn't let me stay here without him.
He's that way? No, that's his family farm. You don't get it.
You'll be kicked out. And I thought, well, I wouldn't have to be kicked out because I go.
Well.
Because his whole family's like that to me. They're miserable.
Well.
So, I'll be glad he's got to go to work.
So whose name is it under?
Mallory's got her paw
The farm?
and her chin in my lap, so she's not going to leave me alone until I let her outside.
Going through whatever it goes through until it dies.
A prostate, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Prostate.
Mhm. Yeah.
Prostate, yeah.
So they wouldn't let me stay here. The only reason they let me stay here as it is because Wilmer's here. If he left, I'd have to go too. But whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I see that detective is working tonight over here.
Oh.
Yeah, I see him in there.
Yeah. So what's he doing, or don't you know?
No, he's sitting in the office.
Okay.
What he should be doing.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, they always think they got the man.
Mhm.
You know, they don't think Manitowoc County could set me up or nothing.
Mhm. Well, they're going to be in for a surprise when it comes out differently.
You know?
So.
Yeah, the last one told me I was guilty.
You are not. You're not guilty one bit.
No.
They are, if anyone is. Then tomorrow you're going to call your one attorney that stays in his office all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna call both.
Only one would go.
Yeah, and then Tuesday,
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
I was going to say then Tuesday, your Craig Johnson comes and
Yeah,
Eric Lloyd.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So just come Tuesday.
Why is this random chick calling his lawyers?
Well, you never know. You know, if we get evidence more,
Mm-hmm.
and they get a free date, you know, they could get their fucking bail, and
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah. I know. I hope they can bail you out though.
Yeah. Yeah, one county should.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need them both, really.
Yeah. I know. That's what I mean. Hopefully they'll let you out for Christmas.
Yeah. Well, if I talk to them, you know, there might be a chance, you know.
Yeah.
I'll tell them to get it back anyway.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
You know,
That's
I'll
right.
even, if they want, I'll even give them interest on it.
Right. Lawyers can't tell her anything, won't tell her, and it's
Because
just
they can't
dumb.
stop my lawsuit.
Stop already with trying to talk to his lawyers.
Well, he knows that anyway,
Oh, okay.
you know.
Yeah. Okay. Because you shouldn't have to be in there for over the holidays. That's so stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're on the 18th, right? And she keeps saying he's going to get out before the holidays. It's not happening.
When you go on your snowmobile, do you wear a snowmobile
Yeah.
suit?
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to get one today, but I couldn't find one.
Mm.
I guess you got to go to a snowmobile shop. They
Yeah.
don't have them like in Fleet Farm or anything because I looked.
No.
So they don't have none there.
No.
So
No.
what kind of snowmobile you got?
Skidoo.
Skidoo?
Yeah.
Mm.
But I want to buy a new one.
You going to get a new snowmobile?
Now, that's what I want to do.
Oh, okay. What color's the one you got?
Black and other colors.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my new one.
Yeah.
It's what I was looking at was a Hurricane.
Oh,
That was black and everything.
yeah. Black's one of your favorite colors.
Well, it's better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Off into the sunset. Even even if money came in and everything, I don't think this close to the holiday they would flip it around and let him out. They would do everything they could to delay that. Because look at what Big Hair Culhane did in the Bernstein case, that she sat on that DNA for a year.
That or more.
Yeah.
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 Nothing's cheap anymore. Even four wheelers and all those stuff cost a lot.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Well, look at her hair. She's all about fashion. She has to have a good outfit to get on the skidoo.
Yeah. Yeah, because I know you didn't eat your lunch.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, you better eat your supper so you don't go hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another fight. Snowmobile or snow machine?
I got a couple of them that I bought.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I have to break one of them open.
Yeah, do you need any money for in there?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think I'm good
Okay.
for now.
Yeah. If you ever do, let me know.
Yeah.
Hopefully you'll be out and you won't need it for in there.
A three-way event has been detected.
You are correct, Heather. Whoops. Her call was disconnected. So now we go into call 249. It's at 6:46 p.m. and it lasts 18 minutes and 50 something seconds.
The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now. The funds in your account are low.
Debbie, put money in your account.
Calls from this person, please fund your account soon by calling 1-800-913-6000. 3097.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you got cut off for good. I thought that block went on.
No. It did that. I don't know why.
I know one other time it did that, I remember now.
Yeah.
But I didn't know. I thought maybe my funds ran out there. Cut us off.
No, they don't. I don't think they would do that.
Oh, okay.
It's in a three-way. They do that on my mom's phone, too.
Yeah?
And my mom just got a regular phone.
Oh.
She ain't got nothing on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I did that once before.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think it did mine 2-3 times.
Oh, 601. Oh my.
Yeah.
Hello, Maureen.
Hopefully it won't be too long.
I know. Funny. No. Do you know what time your attorneys are going to talk to you on Tuesday?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll probably find out tomorrow when I call there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully this
Yeah.
will happen besides nothing.
Yeah.
No worries, Maureen.
Well,
We've just got,
laying in bed covered up.
oh.
it says we have an hour left. Hello, Marilyn. We've been live for about 3 hours. We did December 17th, and now we're on 18th.
Talked about you with her, and she talked about her boyfriend with me.
So we'll have to debate. Let's see. It's about an hour.
No, you had to go cut some.
So I may have to at one point. You guys just stare at my room while I take a shower.
The heating fuel thing too, but he gets grouchy when you turn the furnace on.
Yeah.
He's miserable, I told you.
Yeah. I turn it on anyway.
Yeah, and then get in trouble.
Yeah. What's he gonna do?
I don't know. Who knows with him? One time he told me he was going to shoot me.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, he goes, you start running. So you get a little
Well, my plans changed for today, Marilyn, and then I thought I was going to be on the rest of the night, but now I have to go drive Mr. Important, my friend who's running for state rep, to an event in Chicago. So I should be free all tomorrow. I was supposed to have a meeting, and that's been canceled.
Yeah.
So possibly go live during the day tomorrow until Jeff gets home at like 6-ish. But we'll see if it changes. And if I didn't say already, hello, Marilyn.
So, and he says he knows how to military fight.
Yeah.
He goes, I could karate chop you and knock your head right off in one swing.
Oh, yeah, right.
He did.
Tell me he's a liar.
He goes, I can swing and get your head so hard, it'll come off with one swing.
I don't think so.
Well, that's how he talks to me.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
Yeah.
One time, twice he tried to strangle me, and he almost succeeded.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, he flips you on the bed and puts his hands are over your neck and pushes down really hard so you can't breathe and you start choking really bad.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, he stopped because I pissed him off or something, and that's why he did that to me. Oh, but I stay away from him. Today he was being grouchy. He's mental. He is, or retarded, as you put it.
Yeah, retarded.
Don't say the R word. That's a bad word. I'm going to jump on my politically correctness.
I don't want to stay by him anymore.
Well.
So,
Yes, it is Debbie.
When you talk to your attorney.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be so bad if there's shit on TV tonight where it goes a little fast.
Yeah. I'm so glad this day's almost over.
Yeah. 30 more days left.
Yeah. Well, I hope you're up.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So, what time are you going to call me tomorrow?
I don't know what time you want me to.
Yeah, not a nice word.
Well,
3 o'clock? 3 o'clock? 3:30?
No, not that time, because I gotta go get a window in my truck at 2 o'clock.
Oh, a window for what?
My truck.
Why?
One of the windows is broke.
I approve that word, Julie. Wackadoodle.
One of the back ones in the extended cab parts broke.
Oh.
And he don't even know about that. If he knew I was going to go get that fixed, I'd be probably have my head chopped off, like he said. I'm going to do it when he's at work.
Yeah.
So, yeah, because it's cold in there.
Oh, yeah.
Without that back window.
Yeah.
So if she's still married to this dude, I wonder if they'll continue to be married.
How long does it take
Well,
for windows
do you
to
think
They said they got to...
when these calls were made, the guy was in his 70s, right? Yeah, I don't think he's going online and listening to these calls. Cockamamie.
Right.
Anybody watch Castle Rock or seen Misery? Cock-a-doodie car.
And my daughter said if you crack the windows a little bit and drive, it won't be pressurized, and then it might not hurt it any. I don't know.
No, you can leave the window shut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but
Which one? The big long one in the back?
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
no, the side window.
On the side window?
Yeah,
Oh.
the side window, not the back window. So I don't know, but they said it'd take about an hour to change it.
Yeah.
So
It might not even take that long.
yeah, that's what they were saying. And they said normally they don't even have that window on stock, but they did for some reason.
Yeah.
So I didn't even have to wait for them to order one.
Oh.
So yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to call it like in the morning.
I'm far behind Julie on Castle Rock.
1:30.
And Heather, I don't know if I quite believe that. I think that's something that some people say who that's what they want Steven to do.
Whichever way you want to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that way you'll have the forms done anyway.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah, whatever time you want to call them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'll try around 1.
okay, then I'll be home at 1.
Yeah. Well, if you're waiting on this, I'll try at 4 then.
Yeah, but I'll be home at 1 because I don't have to leave till 1:30.
Yeah.
So, I got to go to Appleton to put the window in.
Okay.
So, yeah. What a day. Talk about getting headaches. I'm getting one.
Yeah.
The house stinks like smoke for one thing with his stupid bird in his pork chops.
Oh, did he eat them?
I don't know if he ate them or not. I see he had a fresh one put in there. Maybe he started over with a different one.
Two other ones away. Two other ones away.
I don't know if he did or not. He might have. I don't know. I don't watch what he does because he don't want me.
Castle Rock is on Hulu. It's a Hulu series, and this season, this is the second season, so it's using a character from Stephen King's book Misery. Castle Rock is where Stephen King places a lot of his books in, so that's why it is called Castle Rock. And so far each season has been a different book, so it's just based on the characters from the book. It's not the book itself.
Yeah. I suppose you're tired of standing up too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll pay on that phone bill in the morning.
Yeah.
I'll call in the morning because they say they open at 8, so I'll call right at 8 and see, and then I'll do it in the morning.
Yeah.
Then by the time you call at 1, it will be taken care of.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and I hope everything goes well with your attorneys tomorrow and Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah, Chucky says they should have no problem either with that, though.
Mm-hmm. With what?
But you never know. You know, sometimes lawyers don't like doing that.
Oh, you mean with the bail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it puts them on Front Street.
Mm-hmm. Well, they should know, and they should know they'll get their money back, and it's a tax write-off, as you say.
Stand by me, Julie, because it's Ace Merrill.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it back to them.
That's right. So it's not like they're going to be ripped off or anything.
No. Yeah, I never thought of that.
What?
It'll be a tax write-off for them.
Yep. You can tell them. Maybe they'll realize it.
Yeah.
So,
Donation.
yep. That's right. So,
Yeah.
I just hope you get out, that's all.
Yeah, me too.
'Cause I want to come and give you a hug.
Yeah.
And a kiss.
Mm.
And other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you should get a letter tomorrow from me.
Mm.
And some pictures.
Mm.
So, yeah, whatever time you will come.
Woohoo! Here in Illinois, as of January 1st, marijuana is going to be legal, but that's not the biggest thing. They're going to expunge the records of people who are in prison with small pot offenses. So now today, 1,000 pot convictions are being tossed. Get those people out of prison. This is, this is such a minor thing. Get them out.
Yeah.
And your purse.
Yeah.
I rub your chest.
Yeah.
You can rub my chest too.
Yeah. Play with your chest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking that, Julie, that I could probably play the same call and you guys wouldn't know that. You would just say, yep, they're saying the same things. You wouldn't go, hey, we've heard that one already.
Oh, yes.
And lick it.
Yeah.
And suck it.
Yeah. I heard her.
Oh, get myself going here. Oh, man. You were waiting to hear that, wasn't you?
Yeah.
And now you heard it.
Yeah.
And then I'll have something to drink.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Get me going here.
I don't know.
Oh, you sound like you're fun.
I don't know.
I think you are.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So. Well, there's nothing else to talk about. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Julie, all the suburbs out here keep denying dispensaries, even though it's going to be legal here. It's so stupid. And they put all this stuff in there like, it has to be so far away from a school. What do you think is going to happen? Why is it okay for a liquor store? I know people don't like when you make that comparison of drinking and pot, but kids are around alcohol all the time. You go to your grocery store and there's a liquor department. Somehow the kids survive. So what do you think a dispensary near a school or a park or whatever is going to do? It's, it's not saying it's legal. I'm going to sell to your 5-year-old. It's just, and I don't even use pot in any form. I keep talking about I should use CBD or whatever for my back and stuff. But I just think it's ridiculous, and we'll stand by, look at Jody. How much is she drinking and driving? And thankfully she hasn't killed anybody, at least that we know of, while driving. Nobody is going to run you over when they're high. They sit at home and they watch Bob's Burgers and they eat Doritos.
Oh, and then you wouldn't even hear him?
No. She keeps it going, close to the bedroom, then I'll get up and I'll hear him.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Now you got me excited about what we're talking about.
Sucking and licking and
Yeah.
sticking them in, sticking
Oh,
them
oh, yeah. Man, no, I'm going to be thinking about that all night. Oh, well.
Oh, I feel it.
Huh?
I feel it.
So,
Oh.
now let's not have phone sex.
Oh, I got my hat on it now.
I've never seen Bob's Burgers, but my friend who does get high always tells me that I should watch Bob's Burgers, so that's why I said that.
Oh, your hand. I
Yeah.
just said your head.
No.
Oh, are you playing with yourself?
Yeah.
I'll come do it for you.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Oh, hurry.
Huh?
Hurry.
I will. Oh, man. You poor guy. You.
Oh.
I'll have to take care of you when you get out.
Yeah.
You're in bad shape.
Yes.
But I'll get you in good shape.
Oh.
So, oh, well.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I can't assist you right now. But
That's
I
okay.
I would assist you.
Mm.
Now you got me going.
Mm.
You better get out now.
Mm. Yeah.
So, okay, well, you can call me around 1 o'clock then tomorrow.
Okay.
And I'll be there. I'll never, never, never miss your call. Because I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
So.
Okay, nothing else. I'll talk to you tomorrow then.
Okay, I'll see you. Talk to you then.
All right then.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Hello.
This is a public communication service.
So this is call 250 at 7:07 p.m. This call is 38 minutes and 18 seconds.
This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Hello there. Hello, Steve. How you doing? A little bit better. It's Monday tomorrow. Well,
This is Raleigh Johnson. Raleigh is a friend of Alan Avery's who owns the trailer that Stephen and Jody lived in. He owns the land it's on as well as the garage and the guns that they took Stephen into custody for having in his home.
Well, you make the phone calls from you. You got to wait for somebody to answer. At least you know somebody.
Lymptitis.
Yeah. Yeah. Did anybody ask you? Nope. You got my truck. Okay. It's already signed it off tonight. Okay. Your lawyer or whoever never called about those guns either. No. I don't know whether you know that or not, but nobody called me. Yeah. They'll probably wait till later, I suppose, on that. I suppose. Yeah. But I know when I sat there, I thought about it. I monitor the calls before I pick up, so I even have a remote idea of who the hell I'm talking to. If it comes through as a blocked call and they don't put a message on the answering machine, I won't answer it. If they put a message on, okay, I'll intercept the call. But otherwise, I won't even pick it up. Because if they don't want me to know who they are, I don't want them to know who I am. Oh, yeah. Because all they want is my money. I ain't got much of that left. Yeah. Yeah, I figured 15, so I still owe you 10. So they don't take it, Uh-huh. Otherwise, they're going to take it. The judge will order it that it's got to be sold and that. Okay. This way it won't be. That way we'll handle it. Yeah. If you get out. Yeah. Well, I just signed the title anyway, so. Yeah, well, you can unsign it or leave it signed and not used. Yeah. Because I ain't going to do anything with it. No. Yeah. It's an impound anyway, so. No, they can't get at it there either without going. They don't get it, but. Oh, yeah, they'd have to tell you to break the gate down. And believe me, I was working at a place down here in Milwaukee. Yeah. And all of a sudden the car pulled up. And 4 big guys. I mean, not big guys. I mean, big guys. Yeah. Came out of the car. One of them opened the trunk, grabbed a sledgehammer, and went up to the gate and proceeded to go and break the lock on the gate. And when the guy that owned the yard came running up to him, he said, "What the hell are you doing?" Mm-hmm. And he looked like a little runt because he wasn't that big. He was only maybe 5'6" to begin with. Yeah. And he looked like a little runt next to about a 6'4" or 6'6" guy, weighing about 300 pounds or better. And he says, "Did you put an ad in the paper about if this car is not picked up or paid for by such and such time and date?" And he said, "Yeah." He says, "Well, we're going to pick the car up." He says, "Like hell you are. You ain't paid the bill." Ooh, they were nasty. And all 4 of them were sheriffs. Yeah, they think they can do what they want to do. Oh, they do what they want to do. Yeah. And if they're big enough, who's going to stop them? Not me.
Mary, Mary.
You know, you come right down to it. When it's that big, you know, you come up just a little above his belt line.
It's sad that Stephen had to sign over his truck. I wonder what ended up happening with that, because now I know that Earl destroyed that truck. So,
But yeah, if they
oh, you
wanted,
just
they'll
got a
get it.
notification? Yeah, we've been on for 3 hours.
Yeah. And if they touch that, I'll kill them.
So that means you have 2 vehicles in there, so they shouldn't say nothing then.
Yeah, they're put there because you were using the garage, or you needed to use the garage.
Yeah.
Never ask why.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
otherwise I have no more right to use in that building than anybody else.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, now it's on for storage now.
Hello, Carol. Yeah, Maz, we did December 17th. And now we're an hour and 16 minutes into December 18th. There's this call for 38 minutes and then one more for 6 minutes. And then we'll be done for the day because I got to shower and get ready to go out all fancified.
But right about now, they decided to move her. First of all, they changed her cell block up where she was.
Yeah.
Okay, the visiting days changed from Thursday to Friday. So I didn't get up to see her Thursday, like I told you I was going to do.
Yeah.
Well,
No, it was his truck. I know that for a fact. And they hid it from Stephen. So I don't know if Stephen was ever told. Or they just lied to Stephen and said that it was no longer working, but actually Earl drove it and destroyed it. Stephen was depending on his brothers to start the car up on occasion and stuff, so it wasn't just sitting there going bad. Oh, Mary, you're up to March 15th already. Yep. Nope. We still got a long ways to go here.
Scheduled to be in court tomorrow at 1 or 1:15, something like that.
Oh.
And that's where I'm going to go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And about that time, I'm going to blow my top. I'm getting literally pissed at what they're pulling.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You're getting run around. I'm getting a run around. Everybody I know gets a run around. She's getting a run around.
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
No, there should be no sense of this.
I mean, we're supposed to be operating the government, not them.
Yeah.
They're employed by the government. They don't operate it.
Yeah. I see my bill went through.
Yeah, that made it.
Oh, Mary, you can feel free to spoil. Plenty of people have told us things to look forward to or to dread, whichever way you want to look at it.
No, I don't think he cares about it one way or another at the moment.
Yeah.
Heather, I wasn't really paying attention, so I don't know who the Michelle is. I'm kind of like, it's playing, but I'm only kind of listening right now.
No choice about watching it.
It's on all the time.
Yeah.
So you really got a rough time.
Yeah, right, Maz? Well, the calls will start tapering off, though, because he only has this kind of access to the phone while he's in the Calumet jail. Once he goes to prison, he can't make calls like this any longer. And they're limited to 20 minutes.
Well, Steve and them, they're fine with it. But the this one, they tell me, stay off the goddamn TV. Don't be talking to them. And the other ones tell me, man, you're doing a good job.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem. But some of, like...
We skipped ahead on that one, Mary, and watched, or we watched the interrogation, or I call it interrogation because it's in the same room where we see them destroy Brendan. But yeah, we watched that when Jody, they had Jody listen to a call between Stephen and Debbie. That's such bullshit.
Yeah, whatever you say is basically true.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I just say, depending on what your lawyer says, because of the ammunition, you could conceivably be dropping that you don't even realize that you're saying something. But,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and you might mean it some way totally different.
And they taking it different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why he wants you not to say too much.
Yeah.
If anything.
Yeah. Well, there are a lot of people out there says I'm innocent, though.
Well, somehow or other, I just can't be seeing you as being quite as stupid as what this one's made out to be.
No. Hell no.
I mean, as I said, you had a 17 or 18-year education. You sure as hell ain't gonna screw up this bad.
No. No. Hell no. And after 2 years?
Yeah, I don't blame anybody for skipping ahead. I'm sure I would too if I just don't have the time to, really go into all this stuff. So I'm squeezing it in when I can.
Yeah, if it wasn't so dirty.
That's the worst of it.
Yeah. You know, they search the place 3 times and they find a key.
Yeah. Calumet County cops can't be too good. It takes the Manitowoc County one to find it after he drops it.
Yeah. Well, they took your bookcase.
Yeah. What's that little record cabinet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's no real big deal. I don't care. But
No.
I'm going to scream about that, too. I don't know what the hell you could hide in that.
No, you can't hide nothing in there.
It's all wide open.
Yeah. And nothing can fall out because the keys weren't on the back of it, the side of it. You know.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was on TV even that they took that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I first heard about it just before they took it.
Yeah.
And then, what the hell was it?
It was up by Moss's. You gonna open it up, or do we have to bring it?
Oh, I hate Dr. Phil. Hate him. What he did to Steven, unforgivable.
And again, it's cost you more money.
So Mom gave him the key and they opened it up.
Because they're acting like it don't belong to anybody.
Oh, yeah.
Well, unfortunately, right about now, as I said, my taxes are due.
Well, you didn't get them yet.
What?
You didn't get them yet.
No?
Mine got theirs.
Oh, then mine have got to be up there too.
No, not yet, I guess.
Well, they'd all come through at the same time.
Last year they didn't, I don't think. I think yours came first last year, though. No, mine's came first.
No, last year. You got one from me. Look, that was the
Well, thank you, Marilyn.
Because when it came, I know it was exactly the same as the year before. And when I looked up my checkbook to see how much I paid, and then I realized when I started reading it a little closer, it was for the year before. And they were questioning whoever the treasurer is. And Manitowoc was questioning why I didn't claim the lottery tax.
Lottery for what?
You get a...
This call is from the Calumet
I
County
know,
Jail.
forget
This
it.
call may be monitored or recorded.
You get a... Homeowners get a certain
Mary, I
amount of money
did
for
read it,
off their tax.
but it was a while ago, so I don't recall. So that'll probably be something we do in the future as well. We'll go through and read that together and discuss. But first, we have to get through these 900 calls.
And that's basically what that was about.
Well, why can't you use the microphone?
Oh, that's funny, Heather.
You only get so much, and I'm going to use it. The one that I get so much.
Yeah.
They only allow you one credit. If I don't know the whole city.
Ooh, look at that. So we're on call 250, and the one that I've been warned about is 257. So when I go live tomorrow, we will get to whatever that infamous call is. Dun, dun,
In
dun.
Illinois or Michigan, I probably wouldn't even get the credit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, even if I own the properties here.
Yeah.
But if I lived there, I might not get the credit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think they don't allow for it. You have to be a state resident to get it.
Yeah.
And you have to own property in the state to collect it. And whichever county you claim it for,
Yeah.
is who gets it.
Yeah.
And I don't know which one. They're all rotten.
Yeah.
Eau Claire is no good. Washington's no good. And Manitowoc sucks.
Yeah.
So, what am I supposed to do? I'm starting to seriously think move to Florida. Sell every fucking thing and get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Texas is a hell of a lot better than here.
Yeah.
Might want to go there too. Either way.
Yeah, 2:57 is supposed to be sexy time talk. And really gross. And that call is 39 minutes long.
For a while.
Yeah.
No, you ain't even got a choice.
No.
You're stuck here.
For now.
But no, you're not stuck here if they don't put you on probation.
Yeah. Well, even if they do, I ain't stuck here. As long as another state accept me.
But
Yeah.
I know I like Texas better than here.
Yeah.
I like it for several different. First and foremost, it's a hell of a lot warmer than here right now. That's first.
Yeah.
Ultimate. It gets a little hot in the summertime.
Yeah.
But I can deal with the heat better than the cold.
Yeah.
Especially this goddamn white shit that you got to get rid of. That I really don't like.
Yeah, there ain't that much there.
There's plenty of it there.
Yeah, there's more up north, though.
Heather,
Yeah, there's a good 6,
why
7
you want to
down here, so
ruin my day?
enough to notice the difference.
Yeah.
Snow is snow.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as long as you don't see grass, you know it's too much.
Yeah.
And at least that's my theory.
Yeah.
I remember snowmobiling up north.
Yeah.
And I can think of some places back and behind the Campbell Creek in that, just behind the dump area where you can go through
Yeah.
some of Dozie's land and that.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of ravines in there.
Yeah.
Well, I can get as much as 15 to 20 inches of snow down on it or more.
Oh, yeah.
I can remember getting off
Yeah.
the snowmobile.
There's such a sad situation. She's a lonely housewife, and he's wrongfully convicted.
Many places before that, I just couldn't quite stand it. So I jumped off the snowmobile trail and was going to jump over to the tree, and I went right up to my chest. And soft snow.
Yeah.
It was something I didn't quite expect.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
So,
Yeah, so I'm going to call the lawyers tomorrow and see if they'll bail me out. The ones from Milwaukee?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, they should be able to.
Oh, they can, but a lawyer won't.
No, but I'm going to find out.
It's $11 million that they're playing with.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what the hell's 500,000 to them, though?
That's why I say with 11 million coming, that doesn't mean a thing.
No.
It just depends on how they play it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, or even one of them, 250,000. That's all I would do. You know.
Well, in all reality, they can get should theoretically be able to get a bail bond, which means you only pay about 10% of it.
Yeah.
But
This call was from the Calumet County
yes,
Jail.
dear,
This
we
call
know
will be
this.
monitored or recorded.
The computer shut off.
Yeah. Well, they're going to see if they can get it down to property bond on the 17th.
They're not going to get it down. You know that, and I know that.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But if they might get it for a property bond, they would put up the junkyard for it.
No, I don't think they'll even go that, unless they consider that being $500,000.
Well, it's worth more than $500,000.
Well, then they could probably take it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, well, as long as I got property bond, it's good then. Because then we can put up a couple places, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, you could, because you got Privet's area and you got down here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So that'd be plenty. I forgot about that up north.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't. I don't forget so easy. The only thing is they can't touch mine.
Yeah, no. No.
And they can't touch Barbara's.
No. No.
And when they start to realize this, maybe they'll get smart enough to realize that they're screwing up.
Yeah.
Big time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Probably be the best thing that could happen.
Yeah. We hired a private investigator. And he's checking out things. So.
Usually a private investigator don't usually end up being worth a bucket of shit.
Well, this is what I had last time.
Yeah, he didn't help you either. It was the Innocence Project that helped you.
Yeah, yeah.
Your investigator didn't help shit.
No. But see, they got some leads, you know. Well, they seen her after that, so that'll be a good step too. And a couple cops are dirty.
There's more than a couple.
Yeah,
Believe me, there's more than a couple.
yeah, but they got 3 of them on the top of the list, though.
I don't know how many they got on the list, but I can tell you right now, there's more than 3 of them that are
Yeah.
rotten,
Yeah.
bastards.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That they are. But this might come into a good lead, though. You know, if the lawyers don't want to bail me out, on the 17th, I could take that to the judge. You know.
The lawyers, as I said before, are most unlikely to want to do anything.
Yeah.
Anything that goes into their pocket.
Well,
unless they know they're going to.
once Brendan starts talking, I'm sure that's hard because people don't believe you're going to make a false confession.
I can tell you that right flat out.
So when it comes out that Brendan is saying that stuff, I guess I don't blame Raleigh.
January, somewhere in there.
Because the Innocence Project believes Stephen is guilty, and the Innocence Project will only take cases if DNA is what will free you.
Goddamn county bankrupt.
Yeah, me too.
And right about now, I'm not so sure that I want to see Calumet County survive either.
No, no.
I would rather see that become half of Sheboygan County and half of Brown County.
Yeah.
And get rid of the stupid ones in between.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Because they don't know how to handle.
I'm really bothered by the Wisconsin Innocence Project and how quickly they turn their back on Stephen.
Yeah, they tore up a lot of stuff, though.
Well, I still haven't got there because I still haven't got this one settled here.
Yeah. But they didn't do. I guess they didn't do too bad. But.
Yeah. I mean, she's having an emotional affair, you know, so she's cheating on her husband in this flirtation with Stephen. But, you know, she's actually, she's doing no harm, I guess. Well, I guess you can't even say that because it's hurtful to her husband that she's doing this. But Stephen is using her and leading her on.
They didn't even listen to that.
Well, why did they have to break both doors on the trailer?
You got me.
And that one door, the trailer door?
Yeah.
I'm just, Mary, I'm just playing these from the Foul Play YouTube channel and putting this speaker up, or this microphone up to my speaker.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing here.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know. I'll have to figure this out pretty soon.
Well, you got a big line of shit to try to beat.
Oh, I know that. I'll have to work twice as hard.
I don't know who the hell you're going to see or who you can get.
Well, Stephen lied when he was talking with Carla and Stacy and saying that she's annoying him, calling him all the time. You're calling her. So you can't blame her for how much you talk to her when you're the one calling her. She's just the one paying for it.
With the lawsuit, then he's all clear then. He can take it.
Put it on a contingency.
Yeah. Yeah. So then I'd be made there. Yeah.
Because I don't know who the hell pulled what or why. I know why. Obviously, I know why.
Yeah.
We're going to save $36 million this way.
Yeah.
We'll not to spend $1 million or $2 million doing this.
Yeah.
But we still save $33 million.
Yeah. Well, you got to figure in $425,000 too.
Oh, that's chicken feed when you.
Yeah, but that's
millions and.
Yep, Marilyn, that's exactly what he's doing. He's desperate to get out of jail. Don't blame him with that. Who wants to be in jail, especially for something you didn't do?
It's the million one.
But yeah, he's using her, hopefully that she will get money, and wants her to write these letters and all that stuff that his family doesn't do for him. So
no matter what happens, you're still entitled to that part.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they can't take that away from me.
Oh, don't say that.
Well.
Don't ever say that.
Yeah.
You know better than that. You know what they've told already.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think them lawyers would let that go, though. I think they got too much invested.
No, they got time invested.
Yeah.
But if they don't get it settled,
yeah,
all they're going to have is time in it.
Yeah.
And no settlement out of it.
Yeah.
And that, I don't think they'd let go.
No, I don't think so.
I'm sure they're going to try to, no matter what, they're going to get that one settled.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it might be settled right after the...
This call was from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
January.
I used to put that fucking...
I know, I get sick of that.
Yeah, I know. But you know damn fool well where it was coming from to begin with. Why the hell they got to keep throwing it in?
Yeah.
If I stop for call waiting, and I say I'll come back to you in a second, they cancel the call.
Yeah.
Instantly.
Yeah. Yeah. Or they say detecting a third party.
Yeah. I know. That's what I'm saying.
bingo, Kat. You're right. He should have just been up front with her. Because she's a fan. So chances are she would still be doing all this, even if they weren't, oh, honey, baby, ooh, stick it in and out.
That it's impossible. Yeah.
But
I got call waiting. I could get buzzed. But if I tell you I got to go, that's fine.
Yeah.
But if I tell you I don't, I'm not going to accept the call, or I'll call them back later. Either way.
Yeah.
As long as I can look and see who it is.
Yeah.
And know what's going on.
that's just brutal, though. What's the difference? You're married.
I think they do.
Well, the difference is you didn't tell her you had a girlfriend.
You know, there's another thing.
So she's thinking she's the next Mrs. Avery. God. Stephen always does that. Whatever girl he's talking to, he immediately calls them Mrs. Avery.
You ended up paying whatever they called and asked if you'd accept the call.
Yeah.
And you're like, that initial call is $4.50 or $5.
Yeah.
Like you just went through here.
Yeah.
And I can't see them allowing the calling card to be used.
Yeah, they don't hear either.
I know.
They do in Manitowoc.
They accept the calling card now?
Yeah, in Manitowoc. Yeah, because Jody talks to me on there.
Oh.
She calls my cell phone. Then I call Mom's phone.
But Mary, I've witnessed that firsthand with Steven, like talking about earlier. He talks shit about his family to me. He talks shit about his fans to me, and I'm sure he talks shit about me to those people. He stirs up the drama.
They weren't my phone calls, and they insisted they were. That I had to actually.
Carol, if I was her, yeah,
That's my phone bill.
yeah, that would be tough. You know, especially since she lives in Wisconsin, so where the case is known better.
So she was up there almost ready to come out from up there for the first time the way they originally promised it. And I got a bill, and I'm thinking she might have left some numbers laying down in the cell.
Yeah.
And somebody else got a hold of them and was calling. And then when I started looking at the dates,
well, she does have that haircut.
Yeah.
And they just were late billed. That's when I realized what happened.
Yeah.
And of course, I can bring that up when I go to court too, amongst other things.
Yeah. Well, that's what happened in Tennessee too with me. You call my kids by Lori.
Yeah.
And she had paid for it too. And I was paying on the card. Yeah.
You think they can't do that, but
Yeah.
somehow or other they do, as I said, whatever they full well please.
Oh, yeah.
I still want to know why the Department of Corrections has got more crooks than the people that are watching.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Oh, I got 3 of them fired so far.
Uh-huh.
I got the first, or the parole officer that put her in Washington County.
Yeah.
He's fired.
Uh-huh.
The one that was supposed to be her parole officer, Claire,
Yeah.
she's fired.
Uh-huh.
And the person that was managing and running the halfway house,
Yeah.
she's fired. And the halfway house is shut down as of the 3rd of January.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's a sordid tale, Sandy. Sandy's no good.
Out and on the street, or in prison, or in another halfway house.
The last time I talked to Steven, he told me Raleigh has really bad cancer. So I don't know what the situation with him is now.
I was out after blood, and I was going to kill them, and I just did.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's costly, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that it is.
But if they would have played by the rules and done what they said,
Yeah.
there wouldn't have been any problem with it.
No. Mm-hmm.
But since they're not doing what they're supposed to do, I intend to fight them to the point where I'm going to end up personally suing them.
I don't even know Nana. I don't know if that's something can look up. What did he say her name was? Look it up on the Wisconsin criminal.
Because they were the ones that
whatever.
Yeah.
Criminal records.
2 of them for sure I can sue.
Yeah.
Both POs I can sue.
Yeah.
Because both of them were crooked.
Yeah.
One of them.
Call from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Yeah. Yeah. You can get these crooked ones out, it won't be so bad.
Well, that's what I'm working on.
Yeah.
But I can only get rid of a couple at a time. Do you have any idea how many are in there?
Oh, a lot.
And you know how many of them are crooked?
A lot.
About 90% of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
One of them down here, 2 years ago, the boss of the Department of Corrections office down here, this county, got involved with a prisoner or something else, and got in a lawsuit and a couple other things. She committed suicide, and she ended up.
There are lots of different Michelle Johnsons on here.
And they put in another one.
So I guess we would need to know what area she's in.
Probably the same shit as what the other one was.
Yeah.
So.
Because, yeah, there's
I might have to
22 pages.
Don't go a little better. And the lawyer's already been to Madison, to the Department of Corrections, too.
Yeah.
So, you're not telling me anything new about crooked cops.
Yeah. Yeah, if they're crooked, leave me alone.
All right. Well, Raleigh has a whole lot. And it's all in Eau Claire. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Whoa. Raleigh's got a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Raleigh has 18 things on here. In Eau Claire and Pierce. And it's all Raleigh, Paul, Johnson. Rowley. I always say Raleigh, Rowley, whatever it is. His last one was 8/21/2018.
So I'm supposed to tell you, no, I can't.
Criminal damage to property, bail jumping.
Fair housing law says I have to do it.
Then there's disorderly conduct.
I'm following the law. I'm not doing your
Then there's, I think that might be the same disorderly conduct.
I mean, they are that dirty.
Transferee, fall, apply new vehicle title.
Recording people's phone calls.
Whatever that means.
Well, you can't do that.
Well, yes, they can. They have been.
Yeah.
The defendant agrees to have the court consider the charges when sentencing for another crime. The defendant can.
That's just like you got a drinking problem. Hell no, I just if it's so far, come and sit back down in the stool. No problem.
Display unauthorized vehicle registration plate.
I'm sorry, but
books don't mean nothing.
that's exactly what I'm trying to tell you.
Operating a motor vehicle without insurance.
Yeah.
And they've gone that way.
Operating after revoke or suspension of registration.
And the cops dictate what they want to do.
Yeah.
And this is not right.
Operate without valid license.
Period.
Yeah, I don't know.
Operating while suspended.
Yeah, I suppose it's been long enough, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Found guilty of possessing amphetamine, LSD, psilocin, an unclassified misdemeanor.
10 grand, then. Not their business anyway, but
Criminal damage to property.
whatever. Yeah. Yeah. I'll give you a
All right, let me look up Michelle again and look in Eau Claire.
The call. The answering machine might pick it up, but
Yeah.
if I can't answer it,
Yeah.
if I'm not here, I can't answer it.
Oh, yeah. 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 No, I'll talk to you later then.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you have a good one then.
Okay, you too.
Yeah.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
All right, Michelle Grace Johnson, fail yield while making left turn. This is the last call. 8:05 p.m. Only 6 minutes, and then I got to go hop in the shower because I got to leave in a half hour.
Hello? This is a public communication service.
Small claims for not paying a medical bill.
An inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Huh? You're home? Yeah. Been home for what, 20 days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The man call?
Not yet.
Oh.
No, he had to stop by Clover's.
Clovers.
Culver's.
Who did?
Chucky.
Oh. For what?
Something to eat?
Oh. Did you eat something?
Yeah, I ate a hamburger and I...
Actually, with Michelle's, I need to scroll back because this is like all current.
Yeah.
So we need to be back.
Yeah, I figured you eat.
I wasn't even hungry.
By 2005, right? At least.
Oh. He's got the president on, huh?
Yeah, but I'm going to shut him off. Is that what you got
All
on?
right.
No.
Let me see. Now I'm into 2005.
Ain't you got cable?
Yeah. Yeah, but you don't have to watch that. You can go to another channel.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it long anyway. I'm just having the dog run around for a while.
I talked to Rolly.
Hello?
Yeah.
How long did you talk to him?
Half hour.
Well,
30 minutes.
half an hour is 30 minutes.
Yeah.
He's on all the stations.
Not on cable.
These are the odds. I saw that 75 times already.
Yeah.
Not finding Eau Claire in the 2005.
The president did.
So, and I don't have time to go down the rabbit hole any further.
This is more garbage.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of channels, Mother.
I don't want to watch him. I'll watch this one, 38.
38.
True, Nana. She might have a different last name.
So I'm ready to go to bed. And by the time they'll be off.
Yeah, no, tomorrow.
You're right, Heather.
Just do the phone.
The company you keep.
First.
Yeah.
Well, when Barbara comes home, you go
Damn it.
get a box and pack up all that other stuff in there, that bedroom.
Yeah.
The boxes, and the books and all of that, the papers there. Yeah. Then you can take that soap out.
Oh.
Yeah, bring that soap home.
Yeah.
Well, try that soap. Maybe you can use it.
Well, we don't want your stuff.
Well, no, use it.
Depending on what kind it is.
Well, you can still try it and see if it'll work for you.
I might feel like I got fleas.
No. No. Otherwise, it won't work for me either then.
Right.
Because. And that'll last you for quite a while. Yeah.
Well, I got two big bottles of Tide here.
Yeah, but not like this one.
No, not that real big one.
No. And there's two brand new ones.
Yeah.
I just opened the other one. And then I took 2
Yeah,
scoops out
don't
of
pay
it.
to let them there.
No. No.
You'll use it after.
Well, you can use it. I ain't gonna stay down there anymore anyway.
Well, I know that.
I'm done from down there.
Yeah, you never know what they got in it yet.
No. I'll clean it up and that's it.
Yeah. I told Chucky after Christmas, get that big TV and put that in that spare room and the microwave. That has to be washed up anyway, that microwave.
No, you take the big one and put it in your living room.
No.
Yeah.
What for?
Because that's where I want it.
This is big enough for us.
No, that one can go back down there.
No.
Yeah.
But you're going to put his own back in there.
Yeah. You can have that one.
Stephen has always been his parents' favorite.
It's later though. Yeah.
Well, Marilyn, I also have a problem that he's always putting all the pressure on Barb. Why is it Barb's problem to do more for him than anybody else in the family? You don't hear him bitching about anybody else, and nobody else is doing anything either. Why is it only Barb who's at fault for not helping?
Yeah. Kids don't mind calls and that.
Well, hello and goodbye, Twisted, because this call is over in 1 minute, and then we'll be ending this video.
Well, he knows you're innocent, so
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why that would hurt.
Yeah. Well, that's why.
Maureen, I think the Attorney General or the governor is going to drag out Brendan's case.
What do you have to say?
Maybe we'll have something like a Christmas miracle.
He's got to go to court tomorrow.
Oh, well?
She's got court.
Oh, well?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Well, nothing else. I suppose nothing else. So I'll call you tomorrow sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might
go out in the afternoon for a while and see if I can do some more shopping.
Yeah, okay.
By that time, I should have all this other stuff done too.
Yeah.
Some of them wrapped.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just about got everybody done.
Yeah. I'll get that stuff done first.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Yeah, I suppose there's nothing else.
Okay, I talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay then.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so that was the last call of December 18th. And that will be the end of this video and the end of lives for today. We'll go live sometime tomorrow. I'm not sure when. So make sure you subscribe and you'll get a notification for when I go live. Tomorrow we'll be starting on December 19th, which is there's 6 calls, but it's still a little over 2 hours long. And the last call of the day is the infamous 257, where it's sexy time between him and Mullet Face. So yikes. If you want to cheat and go ahead, skip ahead in the calls, you go to the Foul Play channel on YouTube. They've got all the calls there. So you can go ahead and cheat and go ahead and then come back and listen with us when we go over them. So have a good evening. And now I have to go get gussied up and put on a dress. See you tomorrow.